Girl, I'm gonna have to let go of my Coach Empire 40, and here's why. If you're new to this channel, you know I love me some Coach. Coach and Louis Vuitton are probably my two favorite brands for handbags. I just love the brand for both. So when the Coach Empire 40 came out, or better yet, the entire Empire line, I knew that I just had to get me one or more of the bags from the Empire line. I knew I wanted a smaller one, and I know I wanted a larger one. I didn't know what colors. I did not know. I just knew that I needed to be in the build and I needed to be part of the program. But I did my due diligence. I waited until the perfect opportunity came up for me, and it did. One day I saw the honey brown come available on the Dillard's website. Now, even till this day, you have different colorways still available on the Coach website. Like you have black, I want to say you've got Merlot or that maple color. You probably have navy available. The love leather is long gone, girl. If you wanted the love leather, you missed out just like I did. But there were other colors available. But the reason I couldn't go ahead and pull the trigger on those other colors is because I really didn't want it in black. I would have, but I was kind of like, And the other colors, they leaned more fall to me, like the green and the Merlot. Like, yeah, you can wear it year round. I'm not one of those girls that's like, oh, this is in season, this is out of season. No, that's not me. But I did want something a little bit more neutral. So when the 40 came available in honey brown on Dillard's, I was like, oh, this is my time. I'm going to get this bag. Okay. It was sold out. I don't know why Dillard's does that. They have things listed, and then when you click on it, it's not available. But anyway, it gave me hope. And I told myself, just keep trying, keep trying. Came back the next day. It said the same thing. This time it said something like somebody already had it in their cart, but I just kept refreshing because I know sometimes on a Dillard's website, if people will put things in their cart, but if they don't check out within a certain amount of time, then it's gone, and then you can snag it up. So if you didn't know that, that's a gem that I'm giving you. If Dillard's website tells you somebody has it in their cart, you just keep checking, keep refreshing, because you've probably got about a 50-50 chance of getting that item. And I got mine. So when I got mine from Dillard's, I wanted to get my hands on it and see what I'm getting, because admittedly, I've gotten a little picky about my online bags, especially from different retailers. And believe it or not, I've been having better luck with your retailers like Dillard's and Macy's sending me brand new bags, perfectly still, completely in the wrapper. And sometimes Coach themselves don't even send me a bag in that great condition. So anyway, when my bag arrived from Dillard's, baby, I fell in love instantly, because she is a beautiful bag. She is a beautiful bag. She was perfect. She had all of the plastic and things still was on it. And I was like, oh, thank you, God. It was just a great shopping experience. And I was really grateful for that. So look, I know what you're thinking. Girl, you saying all that, but why you getting rid of the bag? Hold your horses. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you. As I was preparing to get this bag, I did my research. I'm a realist. I knew that I would not get a lot of usage out of this bag, but I still wanted it. And I decided that she would be a stay-at-home bag, kind of like a stay-at-home mom. She bougie. She wasn't going to be getting out of the house that much. She was going to house my items that I use regularly, but in one specific place. This bag was going to be that specific place. And what I mean would be like my bigger wallet, my laptop, my regular planner, and my journal that I use on a daily basis. So this was going to be home base, okay? Home base for all of my regular essential items, okay? So why am I parting ways then? I am parting ways because I have a philosophy that is becoming stronger and stronger the more mature that I get, that my things should be used. They should have a regular, consistent use. And if they're not being used regularly or consistently, then I need to find a good home for them, because there's going to be somebody out there who has a better use case, and I'm not being wasteful with things. I don't have the space. I don't have the resources to be holding on to things that I'm not using regularly. I believe that when you let things go that you're not using regularly, you open your hands up for more things that may be a better fit for you. I know that there's someone out there that this bag may be a better fit for. And we'll get into that. I'll tell you who I think this bag is going to be perfect for. But before I do that, let's talk about who it's not good for. Okay, like I said a moment ago, I'm in the house a lot. I am a corporate professional, but I work remotely. I do travel sometimes, but I don't travel that often. So day to day, 9 times out of 10, I'm at home. And when I do leave the house, it's to run errands, go to have dinner with friends and family members, maybe go do a little bit of shopping. It's usually not to go to an office or go to a setting where I'm going to be gone for hours and hours on end. If you've got a similar lifestyle to me, this bag probably isn't going to be the best fit for you because you're not going to have many opportunities to take her out, show her off to the world. She's not the best bag for running errands because it's so structured and it's heavy. My goodness, this is a heavy bag. It's a good quality bag, but it's heavy. So if you're going shopping and running from store to store, carrying this bag on the crook of your arm or even on your shoulder with the strap, it's going to be brutal. It is not going to be a great experience for you. And this is heavy, empty. This is not even with one item in the bag. It's still a noticeable difference, okay? So don't even think about wearing it crossbody, like you're gonna wear yourself out. So if you're gonna be running back and forth, this is probably not gonna be the best bag for that scenario either. That being said, travel. This bag is probably not the best for travel, especially by airplane. It's going to be a little bit awkward to try to carry this bag through an airport, try to balance it on top of luggage. The structure of it is just going to make that a little bit difficult. And I know some of you thinking, well, I'll just use her as a personal item. Yes, size-wise, it sounds like she'd be good for a personal item, but realistically, there are better options even for your personal item. What makes this not great for a personal item is the structure of the bag. She's going to be too tall to sit up as a personal item and go under the seat in front of you. But who wants to lay down this beautiful bag like this to fit under the seat? Like, God, no, I would not want to lay this bag down. I would just be gritting my teeth the entire flight, knowing that my beautiful, expensive handbag was being laid down. No, don't even do that to her. Now, if you're going to travel by car, she could work for car travel, a road trip. But even then, I still feel that there are some more preferred options for me. Like, I would much rather carry my Louis Vuitton Keepall 45 even for a car ride than I would the Empire 40. Sorry, I'm just keeping it real, okay? So what scenarios would this bag be good for? Because there are some really good use cases for this bag. Number one, I would say if you work in an office where you're physically going to an office regularly, so if you're going to an office Monday through Friday or even hybrid 2 or 3 days a week, I would totally keep this bag. I would totally use this bag in that situation. I would put my laptop, my lunch, I would put my essentials like my makeup, my toiletries, things like that. All of this would fit beautifully in the Empire 40. And because you would likely be driving to work, walking from like a parking garage into an office, you're not going to have a very long distance to walk. So the heaviness is not going to really be a factor. I would absolutely carry this bag. Now, if you're going into an office on public transit and you have a lot of walking to do, then I would probably think about it. But if you're driving to an office, you got to get out the car and you got to walk a few feet. Look, you should be good. Okay. I would absolutely use this bag in that scenario. I would also use this bag for an overnight trip or an extended trip to like a family member's house. And here's what I mean. Say if I was leaving my house to go to my parents' house like all day, I knew I was going to be there for 4, 5, 6 hours. I wanted to take my laptop or my iPad. I wanted to take a scarf. I wanted to take some snacks. All those things, maybe even my journal, I would absolutely keep this bag for that scenario where you're going to be sitting at someone's house, going from your house to theirs and sitting all day and maybe even spend the night. You're going to have enough room for all of that. And I think in that type of situation, she would be just a joy to have, okay? So yeah, those are the 2 main use cases where I think that this bag would be an amazing fit if you're doing something like that regularly. She's a great bag. You just have to know how to use her where you don't become resentful because of her structure and her weight. You have to know how to get the most out of this bag or any bag. And I know enough about handbags to know without putting a lot of wear and tear on her, what situations are going to be most viable or conducive to the scenario. So again, beautiful bag. I definitely think this is a beautiful, like, forever bag for someone to have in their collection, whoever has a good use case for it. If this sounds like you and you're interested in my bag in particular, it'll probably be listed on my Macari store, unless I have a change of heart, girl, because it is still available, not this colorway, but it is still available with major retailers, and even on Coach's retail website, it's still available. I don't know, maybe even Coach is coming out with some new colors, who knows? But think about how you're going to use the bag before you get it, okay? Just think about that. Now, if you own this bag or you have other ideas for other great use cases, please let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts and be able to continue the conversation offline. Drop your comments below, but otherwise, that's all I have for now. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Bye.